Well, happy Monday, everybody. It is the week of Thanksgiving. Time to give thanks for everything we have in our lives and be grateful for all the blessings that we do have in our lives this coming Thursday. So I hope you have a wonderful, healthy, and happy Thanksgiving. But before that, we do have some things to talk about in the world of real estate, including the latest stats, the forecast for 2022, how much value do ADUs add, accessory dwelling units, and Pilgrim housing in America. I figured since it's Thanksgiving, we should talk about where the Pilgrims lived. All right, but first, let's talk about the latest stats. The totals right now, there are 2,571 homes for sale in all of San Diego County. That's down 185 from last week. It's about 260 units down total for the last couple of weeks. Inventory continues its downward slide. Kind of normal for this time of year, but what's not normal is that the number of pendings is going up. 3,729, that's up 25 from last week. Still lots of demand, which means we're still at about 0.69 months of inventory since the last week. And all right, what has been going on in the last week? Well, since last week, we saw 729 homes come on the market. That's down 51 from the week before. New pending 690, that's up 56 from the week before. And then new pendings listed within the last week, 59, that's 9%. And we had been about 8% of the homes listed were selling within a week. What's interesting is that new pendings listed within the last 2 weeks, 421, that's 61%. We were at about 57%. So the number of homes that go into escrow within just 2 weeks of being listed has gone up a little bit. Again, not normal for this time of year when we usually see more of a slowdown. New closed sales, 593. That's up 85 from last week. I don't know if you recall, but last week we noticed a drop from the week before. So we are back up again. Median list price, 769.9. That is up 19,951 from last week. Median sales price, 799. That's up $39,000 from last week. So that's quite a big jump in the median list price and the median sales price. It's kind of crazy. The average days on market is 20. That's up 3 days from last week. Kind of interesting to see that even though we're seeing homes selling faster as far as within 2 weeks and 1 week, but days on market on average is up. We should probably see that go down in the next few weeks as homes continue to close escrow. Here are the charts that show the new actives, pendings, and solds from the last week, and we can see the decline since we peaked just a few weeks ago in the number of new homes coming on the market. It's been declining and the pendings have been rising. Really interesting to see that. And then the solds jumped up quite a bit. So you can see how we're in the early parts of fall, how we saw many more new actives coming on than pendings, but now it's pretty close. And then prices, see the prices have been going up over the last few weeks as well. Again, this is not normal for this time of year, folks. It's interesting to watch. We'll see how it keeps going. All right, let's talk about the housing market in 2022. This was from a seminar that NAR, or National Association of Realtors economist Lawrence Yun gave. And you can read the article in the constant contact email that this video came to you in. A couple things that I noted. 15-year highs in the activity in home sales will taper off. It'll continue until 2022 and then taper off. The number of people looking to move to another metropolitan area has fallen for the last 2 quarters, and they may see that continuing. So the whole movement of people from one area of the country to the other because of jobs, that may be slowing, it is slowing down and may continue to do so. Home sales will outperform pre-pandemic levels based on an anticipation of more inventory in the coming months. They do expect to see more inventory coming. There's an article in the constant contact email that talks about how we're going to see a lot more inventory supposedly coming on the market in the springtime. Home prices will continue to rise, but at a slower pace, according to him. So we are starting to see a little tapering of prices, and we're going to continue to see that. And interest rates will see an increase of 3.7% in the coming months due to inflation. Inflation is here. It is an issue that we're all dealing with, and it's going to continue to affect interest rates and what happens with those. All right, that's what he said. And also home prices rose by 12% on average in 2020 and 2021, while inflation only rose 3%. So now we're starting to see inflation maybe going up some more. And so home prices may be tempered because of that. We'll have to see. All right, 2021 study. How much value do accessory dwelling units add to a home? This was a study that was done, and you can read the article in the constant contact email that I sent out. ADUs are growing at a rate of 9% or 100,000 per year because it's low income housing. That's cheaper than apartments and so forth. And in San Diego, it's becoming easier to get them approved as well. An average cost of an ADU is 180,000 or 260 per square foot. That's across the country. Some areas you can get ADUs for less, and it depends, of course, on what you're actually building. In America's biggest cities, a home with an ADU is priced 35% higher on average than a home without one. So you can add a lot of value to your home by adding an ADU in America's biggest cities. Where are the biggest cities? Well, the top states for the ADUs are California, 30% are in California, Florida, 12%, Texas, 10%, and Georgia, 5%. So California has, I'm talking about one state has almost a third of the total. It's a big number. LA leads California by the other cities in California by quite a bit. It's by far the biggest city when it comes to ADUs. Where does San Diego rank? We have 1.76% of all ADUs in the United States. But we are seeing more activity on that front. I think we'll start seeing that go up a little bit. All right, Pilgrim housing, a real Pilgrim home. I wanted to look to see where did Pilgrims live and what kind of homes did they have. And I found there's actually a Pilgrim home that's still standing. And there it is. There's the picture of it right there. The Jabez Howland House, built in 1667, is one of the oldest houses in Plymouth. It's the only one still standing in Plymouth where Mayflower passengers John and Elizabeth Howland are known to have lived. So people actually lived in that home, gosh, a long time ago, 360 years ago, almost. It's currently owned and operated by the Pilgrim John Howland Society and is open for guided tours. So if you're in that neck of the woods and you want to see one of the oldest homes in the U.S., go take a look. You can read more about this and other Pilgrim homes as well, the history of Pilgrim homes, right there in that constant contact email. The article is right there for you to take a look at. That's it for this week's Money Market Moment. Thank you again for watching. As always, hope you have a wonderful, safe, healthy, and happy time with your family, friends, or whatever you're doing for Thanksgiving. And I look forward to seeing you next Monday on the next Money Market Moment. Have a great day.